Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope everybody is ready for the relaxation techniques today. Hello, Living Better with Style. How are you? Victoriously Shay, the Miss Yo-Yo Show, and I have to give a special shout out to Tiffany Chanel. She was the first one up on the deck. And then there was April WYD. April, what you doing? I welcome you guys for coming in here today. And I'm going to give everybody, as usual, I'll give people a couple of minutes. Hi, the Spencer family. Hello, welcome. Everybody, please thumbs up the live. And if you have the ability to share me out, please share me out. I would appreciate it. The Miss Yo-Yo Show. How are you today? How's everybody doing? Let me go ahead and, hey, Taylor, how are you? Welcome. So let me go ahead and get a sound check. Can you guys hear me? Drop me a heart if you can hear me, please. The Spencer family, thank you for joining me today. And I believe you had a video, a premiere or a video that came out today. So I will check that out once the live is over. Thank you for confirming, the Spencer family. So I'm going to put your name on the list. What I do is, as I see people come in, you have not, I don't think you've been on my live before. If you have, please forgive me. But if you haven't, welcome. Hey, Jasmine, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for coming. So Spencer, the Spencer family, I got your name down, so I will check out your video once the live is over. I take everybody's information down, and I follow through and look at the videos as promised. Hey, Wilson, for real, congratulations. Everybody get that big congratulations to the Wilson for real. Welcome. Thank you for coming today. Okay, Spencer family, I've got you noted here. Yes, you premiered earlier, so I have that in my book, so I will check it out. I wasn't able to check it out earlier because I was being suffocated with a mask on at the hair salon. So let's see, Spencer family. Okay, got you in my book, dear. Spencer family. Okay, so I will check it out and leave a comment for you and thumbs you up. So you're done with that. Okay. Did anybody have any videos or anything that they want to speak on right now? Let's see. I'm okay. Congratulations, Wilson, from at Jasmine Easley. A mission with these masks. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. But I'm used to it, but since they don't, it's hard to find them. The one that I have is my least favorite, and it really suffocates you. It's not so much that it suffocates you, it actually hurts behind the ears. So it's like it's too small. So let me go ahead and give you guys a hello and a welcome. So I'm going to give everybody, what time is it now? We've got about 2 minutes, and then I'll go ahead and start the presentation. So go ahead. You guys can mingle among each other if anybody have any questions. Hey, Jaden. How are you, Jaden? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Wilson, for real, for responding that you can hear me. I know you guys got your party stuff ready, right, Wilson, for real? Thank you, Jasmine. Let's see how long it lasts. I don't even have my I normally keep my hair tied on my arm so that I can just pull it up. Hello, hello, the Miss Yo-Yo Show. Hello, welcome. Hope you had a great day today. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get the slides set up, and I'm going to mute stop the camera, but I'm going to get the slides set up so we can get started. All right. And if you guys hear my stomach growling, that's because I really am hungry. I just realized my silly self did not eat anything today. Wow. You're ready? Great, great. I was thinking it was today, and I was like, oh, no, not today. That's my live. So now that I see it's tomorrow, I am available. So I clicked the reminder, so I'm good. Okay, let's go ahead and get this slide set up for you guys. And because I'm looking at everything from the phone, so you guys please let me know once you can see the slides. All right, it looks like it popped up. Okay, so I'm gonna do things a little bit different today. Now I know today is, thank you, Jasmine. I know that Tiffany today is her Bible study or her service tonight. Thank you, Taylor. So I know that she came in earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and just start a little bit differently. And how I'm going to do this today, I'm going to ask you guys a few questions before I start the presentation. Now, I will also say that I was trying to have some music playing before the live started that would be a little bit peaceful, calming, but I didn't get around to doing that. So yeah, I'll have that for next slides. But I'm getting there. I'm learning, guys. So it's 6 amazing content creators in the live. Whether you're a content creator or just someone that's stopping by, I certainly appreciate you guys. If you're in the woods or in the bushes or in the walls, however you are, you came here and I appreciate you. So please thumbs up the live and share me out if you have that ability. So my question for you guys today, how many of you have problems with relaxing? Relaxing and sleeping. I'm going to put 2 together. So if you have a problem with relaxing and sleeping, please give me I guess a heart is fine. So if you drop me a heart and let me know. You do. Yes, Jasmine. Thank you for, yeah, Jasmine. Yeah, we have that same struggle. And me, not so much with relaxing. Mine is just sleeping. It's been challenging relaxing these days because I have never needed a to-do list until lately. Okay. Sleep only. I know now the Miss Yo-Yo shows you and I both have the same pattern. And we talked about that on your live the other night. Relaxing, not sleeping. Okay, so you have problems with relaxing also. Okay, and some people get it confused. They say, well, I have a problem with relaxing, or I have a problem with just sleeping, but they don't know that there's a difference. So there is a difference between relaxing and sleeping. Let's see, sometimes relaxing but not sleeping. Only that's right, me too. It's I call those cat naps or baby naps. But you and I both do the same. The Miss Yo-Yo show. I get those 2 hours, and it's like I've gotten rejuvenated over a 1 or 2 hour nap, and then I go through the same process again. Okay, so I'm glad that you guys are participating in here, telling me how your pattern is. So, out of all of you in here that have problems with relaxing, do you have any tools that you use to help you relax? See those. Music. That's a good one, Jasmine. But does the music help? I turn off my phone and schedule a time of the day where I can get at least 15 to 30 minutes unplugged. And the Spencer family, that is one of the techniques that was mentioned in the slides, which is awesome because we have to set aside a time to wind down. Because if we don't, our bodies will continue to grind or move, and our mind is always thinking. So the music helps you, Jasmine. Now, is it a certain type of music, Jasmine, that you look at? I need to breathe more. That's another technique. Hey, Natural Way, welcome, sister. Thank you so much for coming. We're talking about, of course, you saw the title there. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, hey, hey. I mentioned you earlier, Tiffany, because you were the first one on the deck. You were before I was. I hit the button and I went and started doing other things. And I was like, oh, I forgot to put my message out there. So I even forgot to send so I'm doing baby girl's hair. Okay, I understand. I understand. I even forgot to send out the Instagram message to the Yo-Yo show, and I know she's that's her way of communicating during the day because she's working and she sees the Instagram and over the community tab, and I forgot, and I was sitting there and I was like, oh, I forgot to send her the tab, so I sent it to her then. Okay, so yes, with the relaxing, you do have to set aside time. No specific music, Jasmine. Okay, because certain music is what's needed to wind the body down and keep you to relax. So me, I'm stuck on the 80s music all day, every day, all night. It's on my TV. But sometimes, the music gets to playing some music that I liked, and then I get to snapping my hands and bobbing my head and singing. That's relaxing, but there's other musics that you should listen to help you relax further. So, which is what I was trying to have on this live stream today, but it is what it is. I'll just talk about it. So we're going to move on to the next slide. So thank you guys for participating. So of course, I'm going to wait for the screen to pop up. And while it's popping up, I love to play music and the scriptures. Yes. Now, Natural Way, she does you do it as a live, I think, because I've attended it before where they have the scriptures reading. That's great too. Okay, so I always have to give you guys my disclaimer because I'm not a doctor. Please seek the advice from your doctor prior to starting any food plans or fitness plans. And thank you very much. Please don't come at me. I don't have no money. I'm just telling you this is the best way to go. Get your doctor's information before you try anything. A lot of my information does come from when I was in nursing school and from being a part of having sleep problems and things like that. So most of the things I do tell you guys, it is things that has either happened to me or I've studied it or I have ended up dealing with them with patients. I'm about to work out soon, so I won't be able to type when I start, but I will listen. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. That's so appreciated. And get that workout in. I'm not mad at you because working out is another technique too. So thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate you. All right. So on to the nitty gritty, guys. I'm waiting for that slide to pop up. Look at how pretty that slide is. Ooh wee. Doesn't that look relaxing? If only I could do that and could relax, that would be perfect. If I can just look at that picture and relax, that would be perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go over some of the benefits of relaxing. So with relaxing, there's a list of things that relaxing will do for the body. Relaxing will slow your heart. It puts you at resting. So it slows your heart. It lowers your blood pressure. It slows the breathing rate. Those three things are top. So can you guys hear the background noise? No candles, but beautiful pictures. Thank you. Thank you, Jasmine. Okay, so to continue on, relaxing improves your digestive tract. It maintains your normal blood sugar levels. It also reduces activities of stress hormones. So if you ever notice people that are stressed and stressed and stressed, it's so hard for them to relax because they cannot put their everyday life of things that's going on in their mind. They cannot put it to the side. I was one that would do that. I worked from home for many years. And with that being said, I didn't know how to disconnect from work to home. And I would come to bed at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And in my mind, I would still be processing and originating loans in my mind. I would remember customers' loans. Oh, I got to go and order their verification of employment. Oh, I got to go and order their titles. Oh, I got to get that appraisal ordered. And my mind was always functioning. And that was a bad thing because I love working from home. I did not know how to disconnect work from home. So what I ended up doing was moving my office to the basement. And once I finished working, I came out of the basement, closed the door, turned everything off, and came upstairs. That way I did not think about work at that point. I didn't bring any notes. I turned my phone off because I had a phone for my business and then for personal. So I left the cell phone for work downstairs because I would get up at, if a customer called at 3 o'clock in the morning, I was just that bad. I would get up and talk to the customer. I had a hard time relaxing when I go to the doctor. Now, Taylor, that is a good point because you got a lot of stressors on you because you don't know what the what's gonna happen on the appointment. A lot of things happen. My biggest thing is when I get to my doctor's appointment, guess the first thing they do is they check you in, they check your vitals, and my blood pressure would be super high. But my blood pressure is never, never above 119. So they would have to check my blood pressure again before the doctor leaves the office. And that's because I have the stressors of traffic, being late to the appointment because I don't like to be late for nothing. I agree. We had to stop doing work in the bedroom. Exactly. Exactly. You have to learn how to disconnect. If you cannot disconnect, then maybe working from home is not a good idea. And when I did work in an office, I would still bring work home. I would still bring work home. And not only did it stress me, it actually affected my relationship with my husband because I didn't spend time with my family. I was always working. Work, 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 work. And it's not a good thing. I'm afraid of what they're going to say. Exactly, Taylor. That's a stressor. But we got to learn how to let things go in the hand of I'm going to say this, and if people don't like what I'm saying, I'm sorry. But I put my trust in the Lord, and I do not think twice about it. The point to that, Taylor, is the fact that you're going to the doctor, and if they're going to find something, you pray on it first of all. And then if they find something, at least you caught it in time. Because you could be some of the people that just don't go to the doctor at all until it's too late. So take it to effect that you actually are going to the doctor, and if anything is wrong, they caught it in time where you can work on it. But no matter in Atlanta, no matter what time you leave, and I see since COVID-19, it hasn't been that problem. But prior to that, no matter what time, how much time you leave, make for you to get to an appointment, you're going to be stuck in traffic. Our traffic is horrible. It is horrible, and it's getting worse because our population is just growing, 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 and growing. So with that being said, those are the type of things that will actually keep you from relaxing. So I didn't get finished telling you that. So yes, of course, it improves your digestive tract and it maintains normal blood sugar levels. But the biggest thing is it reduces activities of the stress hormones. So we got to learn how to relax in order to reduce the stressors. Okay, I'm going to wait for the next slide to come up. And there it is. Okay, so another benefit of relaxation is it increases the blood flow to your major muscles, which at that point is going to prevent you from having muscle spasms, muscle cramps, Charlie horses, all of those things. You got to relax that muscle. It also reduces muscle tension and chronic pain. So again, if we're not relaxing, and I cannot tell you guys that I'm 100% on track with that because with me, I cannot I cannot tell the difference because of my condition with multiple sclerosis. So I cannot tell you, if you ask me where my pain is, I can't describe it because my pain is just everywhere. It's not in one particular thing. It's pain everywhere. So I'm one of the ones that had a lot of the pain. Amen. That's right, natural way. That is right. You put your trust in the Lord. And if anybody, I'm sorry, if you're listening to it, if you're coming back listening to it, this is my preference. This is my agreement. And this is what I stick to. What you do with your life is totally on you. But this is what I live by. Okay. And also it improves your concentration and your moves. So relaxing improves your concentration. So just imagine, just think about this, guys. Have you ever been in a situation where let me give you a good one. Okay, say for instance, you're looking for something that you really, really need for a document. And I'll tell you my story. I was looking for my driver's license. Never lost my driver's license in all of my years of driving. And I agree with you too, sis. Natural Ricotta. Yes, yes, yes. Living better. Correct. The Lord. Yes. So I was looking for my driver's license. Couldn't find it anywhere. I'm going crazy because I couldn't remember where I last had my license. So I'm looking everywhere. I'm calling everybody. Did I leave it at the store? Did I leave it at the doctor's office? And everybody's like, no, 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 no. We don't have it. We don't have it. So I'm flipping out, right? So I go ahead and I call the DMV. And they said, we'll send you another license free of charge this time. But if you lose it again, you'll have to pay. But then I had to take on the challenge of calling the non-emergency 911 because I got to thinking, what if somebody gets my driver's license, they come to my house, or they go and commit a crime, they use my information to write bad checks or anything like that. And that was another stressor, right? So I'm stressing. And then something said, just calm down. Don't worry about it. You're getting another license. Your number will be the same, but you've placed the report with the non-emergency. So if anything happened, they can't come to you, yada, yada, yada. So I'm sitting down one day and I'm going through paperwork about 3 weeks later. And I said, something has telling me to go to the printer. I calmed down. I had a chance to think and relax. And guess what? I went to the printer, lifted up the glass, and there was my license. So if you relax and you don't think about it and you just relax, it will actually you'll start to think more. Your memory, it helps your memory and your mood. Taylor, it's hard for me to relax when I have my physical therapy and my feet slide. Oh, Taylor, I'm sorry to hear that. So Taylor, when you go and your feet are sliding, is someone there to assist you? Are you holding on? Because if that's a problem, if they're there to support you, you're in good hands. And just think of something that's more. And I'm gonna get to it because humor is another part of relaxing. Me personally, I fall down my steps a lot. I fall down the stairs more times than probably everybody in my entire family has fallen, period. But that's my passion. I've fallen down my stairs so many times to the point that when I fall, people will say, did you just fall? I say, yeah, I just fell down the darn steps. And I get up and just brush it off. And I even started laughing about it because I'm like, it doesn't make sense for me to cry about it or to be worried or upset about it because I know it's part of my life right now. And I think about the factor of that at least I'm able to walk. And at least I'm able to walk down the stairs. I may fall, but I find positive things about the whole situation. I could be in a situation that's worse than what I am. So I've learned how to maneuver down the stairs. I walk with my back up against the stairs, up against the wall, and my hand, I'm holding the railing, and I walk and put one foot on the step at a time. And I just take my time. Now, I have not fallen probably in the last 3 or 4 months, but Taylor, just think of something that's more positive It's natural for your feet to slide, Taylor. That's what Jasmine is saying to you, Taylor. It's natural for your feet to slide. Yeah, I get frustrated because I think I'm doing something wrong. No, you're not doing anything wrong, Taylor. You just have to find other techniques to help you through that. And you may want to just slow down with it. And again, if you want to slow down and think about it and relax and just calm down, that will help you. Okay, we're going to go ahead to the next slide. Okay, we made it to the next. So, of course, it improves. Let's see, you're not doing anything wrong. It's going to happen. It's just your muscles in the reaction, which you have no control over. That is correct. That is correct. And when you start putting things into perspective, Taylor, with your relaxing techniques, as I said earlier in this, relaxing helps you to strengthen your muscle. But it's going to be some other things that I'll talk about too that will help you with your muscles. Okay, so it actually relaxing improves the quality of your sleep. It lowers your fatigue symptoms. And see, that's one of the major symptoms with multiple sclerosis is fatigue. So I had to learn how to relax. I may not sleep, but I can relax easily because I've done the techniques to do so. Okay, it also reduces anger and frustration. Remember, there was Debbie Allen. She did a episode of what was the name of it? A Different World, and she came up with relax, relate, release. Hey, AKA James 615, welcome. Hello. You guys make sure you please thumbs up the live. I really appreciate you coming in and share me out if you have the ability to do so. Thank you so much. So she did the thing, relax, relate, release. And it does, it reduces anger and frustration. But the biggest one, it boosts your confidence and your ability to handle problems, which again, that links to the improvement of your concentration and your moves. So Taylor Living Better says, Jasmine is right. You're going to be okay. Thank you, Living Better, for putting that information out for me today. Okay, so now we're going to go over some of the techniques. And Taylor, you mentioned this early on. Your breathing, taking deep breaths. Now, I went to get assistance for my techniques. I went to a acupuncturist. And that was the best decision I ever made. There was no medication involved, and they taught you how to meditate and breathe. You think most people say, well, I know how to breathe because otherwise I would not be here. But it helps to know how to breathe. It tells you how to take the deep breaths. It tells you how to open up your cavities so that you can breathe properly. So you have to take the deep breaths. And that's what helps with your being relaxed. Also, meditation. And meditation goes back into the Buddhism. They meditate. A lot of people, and it depends on the religion, they don't like yoga. They don't practice yoga. But yoga, I have a hard time with that. You have a hard time with the breathing, Taylor? I wish I had the document that they gave me to tell you how to do the breathing. It's really pretty cool. But meditation is a good one. And a lot of religions don't deal with meditation and yoga, because yoga is the next one. Now, guys, we're YouTubers, or we're on YouTube. YouTube has some awesome videos of yoga, and they have them from beginning to intermediate to advanced. try some of the yoga techniques. There is a technique that I tried on YouTube for yoga for my sciatica, and it actually worked. So give yoga a chance. Give it a try. I don't practice yoga, but I meditate on the word of scripture. Yes, yes, absolutely natural way. Absolutely. Absolutely. But a lot of people, you're right, a lot of people don't, and I don't knock anybody with their religious beliefs or anything. I've tried it, and I do the yoga in the gym, which is a difference because yoga in Buddhism or other is different than the ones you go to the gym, because the gym, they have the music playing and they're not um, chatting or anything like that. Kind of like what Tina Turner was doing. They don't do any of that. They just, they get you and they get your stretches and things like that. You breathe and count to 5, and then you do it again until you can find your center. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you. Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys see what Jasmine wrote? That is perfect demonstration. I hope you guys cannot hear the bird. I'm on the top floor and I can hear her clearly. Okay, so again, yoga, I'm waiting for the next slide to come up. That's why it hasn't come up. But meditation is the first slide. Now there's the technique for yoga. Yoga is a good one. You can find the videos on YouTube. Tai Chi is another one. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. These are all techniques that you can use to help you to relax. So if you're going to look for it on YouTube, and if you're thinking, if it's against your religious belief, look for the ones that does not do all the chanting and things. These are the ones that give you the basic steps to doing the yoga. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Okay, now the next slide is probably my favorite techniques. Yes, aromatherapy and massage. Love me a massage. Yes, 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 yes. That is a good way to get relaxed. But if you go to the place to get your massage, don't do it as a couple, because I went with my husband. I treated him for an anniversary gift. We went and got the whole shebang, the facial, the massage, and all of that. And he kept talking and asking how long we got in here. And I finally closed the curtain and said, I don't want him in this room with me. Divide us off, because he was messing with my jive. I was trying to get my relaxation on. So relax. So the massages are great, but also you want to get in a place where you don't have people talking, because I went and paid $150 for a massage at the Ritz-Carlton, and the guy kept talking, and I was like, would you please stop talking? I want to relax. So you got to find that perfect person to do the massage, because it's not going to help you relax if they're talking. And how was your day? How is your job? What do you do for a living? I don't want to talk about that. I'm here to relax. So make sure you get the right person to do that for you. But aromatherapy is a good one. You can take the spa bath. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And relax. If you want to get your glass of wine, totally on you. Glass of wine, just anything that's going to help you relax. A box of chocolate, whatever you do to make yourself peel off all of the stuff that you've dealt with in that day. And that's the whole idea of relaxing. How long have you been married? Oh, let me see, 30 something years, 32 years coming up. I think it's 32 years. And don't y'all judge me for that, because once you've been married for so long, you just, some people remember. I do, but I don't for a long time. So that's the whole idea of doing the, yeah, I know. And then Yo-Yo, I was saying on your live the other day that my husband's birthday is the same day as your parents' wedding anniversary. Yep. So the whole idea of relaxation is to peel all that stuff that's on the outer, so that you can get your core cleansed out. And with doing the aromatherapy, massages, meditating, and we are connected. And congrats, almost 17 years for you. Yeah, yeah. Yep, thank you so much. So yeah, the meditation, the bath, the bubble bath, the what is that thing called? The jacuzzi bath, all of that stuff. Go and get a steam bath. Anything that you can peel that layer of stress, all of that stuff that you've been thinking of that's bottled up in your body, do those things. It's all okay. No, he just likes to talk, Taylor. And then he's an impatient person. Instead of him getting into the technique of relaxing, he just was like, "How long is it gonna be? How long is this gonna be?" And like, is it not relaxing you? Because if it's not, I'll have him to stop right here, and I'll take over on your tab, and I'll just stay in an extra 45 minutes. So no, he didn't get on my nerve. It was just that he was breaking my concentration, which it was for me trying to relax. Okay, guys, so here's another technique which Jasmine thought about. I said this earlier. Music. Music and art therapy. Have you guys ever gone to one of those shows where they have where you can go in and do your paint and sip and paint, or paint and sip, or however they call it? That's a good one too. Um, Art is good for you to draw your work, draw your struggles, just draw it out, just draw it. Um, Music is therapy for me too. But I gotta try and change the music. Paint with a twist. Y'all have paint with a twist. Yeah. Have you done that before? Yes. It's yes, it's really nice. It's very therapeutic. Now, in the beginning, YouTube was very therapeutic for me too. When I was just making my videos talking about my daily day life living with MS, because it relieved me from what I was thinking. Because most of the people were at work, my friends, my family, they were at work. Yes, very relaxing, and I didn't have anybody to talk to. Husband's gone. Only that I got to talk to was my bird. So I couldn't let my stressors out because I didn't have anybody to talk to. So I started doing YouTube, and that was therapeutic to me. But now the struggle is real, and I'm on YouTube more than I'm on anything. So I have to try and wind down from that. So Taylor, Paint with a Twist is like a location where you go. They give you a um, what do you call it? A little panel of, oh, I cannot think of the word, MS moment, but they'll give you like a portrait that you can paint. And then most people, when they do it, they're having a sip of wine, or they do it for birthdays and things like that. And you should have them in your, I think they're more prevalent now than they were 10, 15 years ago, because a lot of people are doing that now. So they give you an easel, and they give you a portrait to paint. It may be a bowl of fruit. It may be a bird. It may be anything. And then you just go a canvas. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine is my MS reliever, because I forget a lot of words, and she will answer them for me. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that. Yes, a canvas, and you would just paint it, and then some of them will let you explain what was your idea behind it, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I know she has to help me all the time with my words. It's like, I can't think of that word, and Johnny on the spot, she'll know the word. Like she was reading my mind. Hydrotherapy was another one. And then, of course, that was the bathtub, the jacuzzi tub, and things of that nature. But once you do all of these things, guys, you have to be able to obtain those benefits. So there's techniques to that as well. Talking to you guys. relaxes me because I found people who understand. Oh, that's so nice, Taylor. That's so nice. And we appreciate you too. I definitely appreciate you. You come in, you ask questions, you communicate, you keep the live going. So I really appreciate you, Taylor. I really do. And I'm glad we're helpful to you. And many of us are always praying. So if you don't mind, I'll put you on the prayer list. I'll pray for you as well. I don't like to tell people I'm going to do it unless they don't have a problem. Some people don't want you to pray for them. So if that's not a problem to you, I'd like to keep you in prayer. Okay. So again, to obtain those benefits that we just talked about. So you're not paid for a massage, you've been meditating, you've been going to the gym, working your tail out. You got to make sure that stuff works. It sticks, right? Yes, music helps my son to relax when he's upset and stressed out. Great, Taylor. I will keep you in prayer, dear. Hey, Jazzy Nicole. Hey, sis. How are you? Um. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm glad you came in, Jazzy, because if you guys are trying to speak to me, it's not spam to put eat the number 2 live strong, because that's my screen name, and it will not block you. So so you don't have to spell out, even though it's only 2 letters. You can just hit eat to live strong, and it'll actually notify me that you've actually said something to me, because otherwise, especially if I'm in a chat where it's a lot of people, I don't see it. So it's okay to do it because it's in my name. But if it wasn't in my name, then most chats won't allow you to put the number in. But you can definitely do it with my name. But welcome, Jazzy. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. You guys, please thumbs me up. I have 8 amazing content creators, whether you're in the woods, in the walls, on the highway to heaven, wherever you are. I appreciate you for dropping in on me today. So thank you so much. Please thumbs me up. If you could please give me at least 15 minutes of your time, that is greatly appreciated. So in order to keep those benefits, we got to do things to keep those we got to keep those techniques going. So what you need to do in order to incorporate these things, you need to be around positive thinking. You need to be around positive people. You got to stay positive. So Taylor, with your situation with your feet sliding, stay positive, dear. God is in control. You will do it. You will do it. Just don't stress about it. Stay positive, and it will happen. It will happen. And a lot of you guys don't know, and probably do from previous videos, I had to learn how to walk again. But I was positive. And when I graduated from college, I had taken a really, really, really nasty fall down the stairs. Very nasty. And I went to my doctor, I went to my chiropractor, and they were like, yeah, you had a sprain, it's severe, you didn't break anything. But they told me that my neurologist said you may need to walk with a cane. My chiropractor, she was my chiropractic person. She was, my chiropractor was holistic, and she loved the Lord. And she told me, she says, you don't need a cane. You can do this. Be positive and don't think any other way. I said, I don't want to be confined to having to use a cane ever. And she said, don't think about it. Just be positive. I don't want you on a cane or a walker, period, either. And when it was time for me to graduate, this happened 2 weeks before my graduation. I had a sprain, and it was severe. Yeah, Taylor. Yep, I did. And it was to the point where they were making arrangements at the school for me to get someone to help me across the stage. The day of my graduation, I threw everything down. I said, I am not going to go with a cane or a walker, and no one's going to assist me across that stage. I prayed about it. I continued to do the exercises. I continued to walk on my own around the house just by holding on. And the day of my graduation, they had everything ready for me. I refused. And they was like, please. And On top of that, I did not wear sneakers. I wore dress shoes because I relaxed and I pulled that. I kept positive thinking, guys. There is a young lady, and she hadn't come in today. Normally she comes in, the positive mukbang. She gives positive content on her channel, and I think she does it every day. And Miss Yo-Yo, can you confirm that? I think you've been around her a lot too. Also, oh gosh, I'm gonna forget her name. Everybody Loves Jess. She does positive content every Monday. You're gonna get a positive quote from her. So guys, positivity is a must if you want to obtain those benefits that you're doing to relax. Thank you, Miss Yo-Yo. She is, yes, positive mukbang. Mukbang. She does positive content. So you guys check her out, and I'll make sure that I let her know that I spoke her up in the live, but she's a good one. So find positive things. Also, humor. And we talked about that earlier too. Humor. You got to find something funny. Humor will relieve stress. Humor will help you to relax. That's why a lot of people, they turn on their TVs and they watch comedy because they want to laugh and it makes you feel good. So if you're using humor as part of your therapy, it works. It works. Time management. Because the reason why we're stressed is because a lot of us don't have time management skills. I don't. I'm the first to tell you that. But I'm going to tell you why my time management is bad. Because I don't know how to tell people. You use it. Yes. The Miss Yo-Yo show. Yes. She uses humor. Love going on her lives. Love going on her content. She is hilarious, but I love her a long time. She gives you that openness, that feeling it's going to help you to relax. And she makes humor out of a bad situation. She makes humor out of it. And I do the same thing. So yes, definitely that. But one reason why my time management is bad, because I don't know how to tell people no. And because I have to have my hands on everything. If it's something that I'm signing off on, I have to have my hands on it. Tiffany say, yep, auntie. So I have to have my hands in it. So I'm not going to release my hands on anything. Because even when I was managing people in the mortgage business, if I had to sign a document, I was going to see that document all the way through. I didn't let people I didn't put my name on it because my grandfather always told me, if you want something done right, first of all, you better do it yourself. Because that way, if something went wrong, you don't have nobody to blame but yourself. That was the first thing he told us. So I have to that's why my time management is off. Hey, Jazzy. Natural Akati says, hey. And Living Better says, you keep her laughing, the Miss Yo-Yo show. Yes, yes, yes. So, but yeah, my time management is off. So time management is very, very, very important, guys. Because if you don't have time management skills, something is going to be off whack and it's going to make you stressed. So I do a things to do list. I don't know why I do it because I know why I do it, but I don't know when to stop, when to draw the line on that things to do list. I'm always adding on. And then I won't stop until I get everything done on my things to do list, which is not a good thing because you got to learn how to draw your line. You got to draw the line somewhere. You got to know your boundaries. So time management, that's another way to obtain those benefits, those techniques that you've done. And here's another one we talked about. And it's coming up. And one other thing is exercise. In order to obtain those benefits, exercise is very important. But you know what? Exercise is going to do a lot for you, but it's also going to help you focus because when you're exercising, you're going to peel off those layers of stress. Exercise do a lot for you. And I'm not telling you to go out and run like this guy on the beach, because if I lived on the beach, yeah, that would be nice. But you have to exercise, even if you're just doing, using your arms to lift, the little barbells, little weights, or using the bands to stretch yourself. If you're doing a step, You know what I do? I hula hoop. Hula hoop is my stressor. I turn my music on. So I got two, my music and I'm hula hooping. So I'm actually helping my stress level stay down and my benefits for being relaxed. I got two things that I do on there. So I make sure that I do those things. So exercising is important, guys. Also, you need to get enough sleep and you need to either deal with support groups, have family or friends to help you guys through that. Hey, Curls Love. We take family walks in the park 3 days a week. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That works. So you're getting the stress off, you're getting your exercise in, you're getting your muscle, you're building your muscle, your strength. So yes, it actually works. I'm teaching, I'm stretching now. I found stretching is more so important before and after workout. Exactly. I did a live, I think was it for a Fitness Friday or it may have been, yeah, it would have had to have been Fitness Friday. And we talked about stretching. So stretching is very important. Yes, definitely. So guys, now we're getting to some of the natural things that we can do to help us with stress. And tea is the almighty tea. Love, love, love tea. And over coffee, I drink tea. I don't drink coffee. And I don't know if anybody in here actually agrees with that. But I know natural way, she does a lot of holistic things too. But tea is really actually good. They have tea for stress. They have a tea for weight loss. They have a tea for sleeping, chamomile tea. They have a tea for nerves. They have a tea for your digestive tract. So if you're drinking a tea and you're doing all those benefits that we talked about, and then you're doing all the things that we talked about to manage your benefit, just imagine how further relaxed you will be. So I recommend tea. I don't know if anybody else would recommend tea, but I recommend tea. You love coffee. Well, y'all with that caffeine, do you drink decaffeinated at least? I can't do the coffee. Tea is better for you. Yes, it is. So I cannot do that caffeine. I cannot. I did as a child, and that's because my grandparents, I used to drink the rest of their coffee when they would go to work. And I just never was a coffee drinker. Now, I will tell you, let me back up. That is not true. I would drink coffee with my grandfather at Christmas time. And I would drink coffee when I was dieting. Coffee, it's an appetite suppressant. And that was the wrong way of dieting. And I don't like the word diet, but I found out the hard way. Let's see. Yes, herbal tea and balancing hormones. There's a lot of women that drink tea that was having problems conceiving children, and they would drink the tea, and the tea actually helped them. So tea has a lot of benefits in it, guys. Let's see. I like iced tea. I don't know if that's relaxing. Well, Taylor, you have to have iced tea. That's fine. But if you need to do the herbal teas, because I'm not going to lie to you, I love me some good old fashioned southern sweet tea where the spoon sticks up and stirs itself. And that is not good. Too much sugar. But iced tea, you need to make or you can do herbal tea, Taylor, and make it iced tea also. And just use honey, or if you want to use honey. Some people just drink natural tea without any sweeteners. It has to be herbal tea. Exactly. It has to be herbal tea. And there are places like my farmer's market, they sell herbal teas and they actually they sell herbal teas. And there's a place called Tivana in the mall. I love herbal teas. I love teas. And when I went to the office, I used to go to Tivana and they had these tea buds that were blooming tea. And when you put the water in it, it opens like a flower. And my coworkers would call me bougie. I said, call me what you want. But I love myself before I love any of this other stuff. Only tea I drink is ginger and peppermint tea. Ginger tea is great for you. Ginger tea and peppermint is good too. As a matter of fact, I have a tea. Sleepy Time tea does nothing for me. No, it's got to be the ones that the loose leaf tea. I don't buy the processed tea because, again, it's processed. I don't do processed things. So I buy my loose leaf tea and they're herbal in the stores, farmers market, or either some of the tea stores. I don't know if you guys have Tivana, but that's why I used to buy mine. But now I go to the farmers market. Let's see, red raspberry leaf tea is so good. Tastes like the black tea and great for normal balance, great for the children's and for men prostate. Um, Natural way. That reminds me, we need to talk because I wanted you to come up on the panel, and if you would like, on one of my Wednesdays, we can set a time because I want you to come up so we can talk more about the natural teas because I'm into tea now. I want to start doing my own tea. You know, I don't like processed stuff, and if I can get the stuff and do it on my own, I would love to do that. So just hit me up on my Instagram and let me know if that's something you would be interested in talking about. And anybody that wants to talk about the tea, that would be great. I use loose tea, the chamomile, and I use the Young Living essential oils and diffuse them for relaxing. Do you know I have a friend? She's a teacher, and she started doing the essential oils. And her children had asthma, and she's a teacher. And she said the whole time, "Hey, Victoria Shay, thank you for coming." Um, and I saw your chat or your text earlier today, so thank you so much for coming in, dear. But she started using those essential oils, and she put them around her classroom and around her house. Her children does not have asthma anymore, and none of her students were sick. They didn't get sick? She taught elementary. None of the kids were sick. She never got sick. The kids didn't get sick. And it was hard though, because once it gets to when they get home, it's a totally different thing. So she started selling the oils. And also, guys, candles, when you're doing the candles for your aromatherapy and things, get your soy-based candles. Get as natural as you can. Get as natural as you can. So another screen is coming up, and I think this is a good one. We got 11 amazing content creators in the live. I appreciate every last one of you that's out here hanging with me today. And this has been a great live, good conversation, and I appreciate everybody's income. Yeah, right. Output on this. I'm thinking about mortgages with income, guys. I got to get that. I got to shed that layer off of me. The oils work. Yes. She was a testimony. None of her kids from school was absent because of an illness, and none of her children no longer has asthma. So those oils work, guys. And I am doing more and more research because of the fact that I got the nursing thing down pat. I decided to go further into this, into the way of natural living. I'm on the machine, so I can't text out what I want. Okay, yeah, you did tell us that you were working out. Get that workout in, girl. Thank you. So, guys, technology. We gotta use technology to its fullest extent. There's so many applications out there that you can get that can help you relax. And one, they even have a commercial for it now on all the cable channels. It's called Calm. CALM. Hey BC, hey Chef BC, hey fam, how you doing? For a quick tick to show some love. Thank you. I appreciate you coming through. Hey, if you can at least leave me running for about 15 minutes, that would be great. That will help me on my algorithm. So I would appreciate if you can leave me running for 15 minutes. But I appreciate you coming in. 10 amazing content creators in the house. I appreciate y'all. So yes, technology. Guys, use that technology to its fullest extent. They have so many applications. You can even do your glad you're doing well. Did I miss somebody? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I just realized I thought somebody else had come in. Thank you so much. So yeah, so use those apps. They will help you with you can do your exercise. You can use them for your meal planning. You can use it for your things to do list. You can use your technology app, your mobile apps for things such as how to calm down, how to relax. You can timers, everything. Use technology to its fullest extent, guys. Guys, it is here. Take advantage of it, especially if you're having a mobile phone with all the apps on it. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I don't pay for nothing. My motto is, and I was telling Living Better this, if it's free, it's all about me. If you got to pay, it has to stay. I don't pay for those apps. I find one that's free. And there's a lot of them out there that are free. I don't pay for those things. I'm already paying for your phone and showing your brand name off every time I pull out my phone. Everybody knows the iPhone. I'm paying for the iPhone. I'm paying for my phone services. So I don't pay for those apps. I find something free. They're just as good as paying for them. So I try to do my content and my things with you guys and have you not pay money. That's why I said use the YouTube channel for your yoga or for your Tai Chi. Use your um, use your application on your phone apps for things like that. So I don't recommend anything that you have to pay for. Just go out there and find that perfect app for you. Okay, so one other slide is coming up. I had a lot of slides today, guys. I was having fun today. So, along with tea, you know everything they always tell you got to eat right. Yeah, we all know we got to eat right, and we're gonna drink the tea. But another natural remedy, journaling and or reading. I journal and I read my books. I have a thing that I don't really particularly like using Audible, but I do for my book club because we read a book a month. We were doing it monthly, now we're quarterly because of COVID-19. But I read a lot of books. And if you ever see me on my lives while I'm sitting in my sunroom, you see all the books in the bookcase behind me. Those are books that I've read. I have a few left to read. Reading is actually, it helps enrich the mind. It helps enrich the memory. It helps enrich your time of being relaxed. Reading helps you do a lot. Now, journaling is another beast. I love to journal. It gets a lot. It helps you to shed those layers of stress, those layers of things that's keeping you from relaxing. So, guys, if you try these things, I'd like to know if you try, just try. Now, again, if you do something daily, regularly, it becomes habit. It becomes habit. So if you do it and it becomes habit, I do like hibiscus. Oh, hibiscus tea is the bomb, Taylor. It is good. I love that one. I love that one. So if you do those things, just let me know how it worked for you. A lot of people say, well, you don't sleep. You love reading. Yes, reading is good for you. It helps relieve the stress. Even if it's a magazine, guys, I'm not saying read a book. Even if it's a magazine, it's taking your mind away from the stresses in the world. It's helping you to become a more relaxed person. So even if it's a magazine, even if it's a kid's book, anything that can help you take your mind off of the day-to-day stressors, work, clean that. Now, to me, a stressor for me is cleaning my house. Now, I cannot wait until I finish one last thing that I have to do. And I'm going to go ahead and start paying for the people to come back and clean my house. I'm not going to kid. I miss my maid. I really do. Well, not my maid. My household technician, as Flores Johnson said on the Jefferson. I miss my household technician. I miss my housekeeper because that took a lot off of me. That took a lot of stress off of me. So yes, reading is another one. Okay, we got one last slide here. And this is the things that you're not supposed to do: worry, stress, get emotional. Those are things that you need to try not to do. I know it's easier said than done, but if you practice what you preach, practice, do it regularly, repetitively, it becomes habit. It becomes habit. And I think my grandfather, the reason he lived so long outside of, God, my grandfather, he didn't stress. And as an adult, I realized that as a child, you don't know these things. You don't pay attention to those things. You don't stress. Awesome. Awesome, 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 Jazzy. That's a great thing. Don't stress. Stress, like they say, pressure will burst a pipe. If you under pressure, if you're stressed, those things could really harm you. And you know what? They don't even actually have clear um, they don't actually have clear studies on the amount of rest or the amount of relaxation a person is supposed to have. But I will tell you this. My doctor told me, because I went for stress tests and I went for um, sleep testing, and mine is all medical. It's all pertaining to my multiple sclerosis. But they told me as long as I can function, don't worry about it. And when my body gets tired, it'll get tired. And every once in a while, my body will get tired. It will shut down. Your body is gonna tell you. If you don't listen to it, your body gonna shut you down, whether you like it or not. I was always going, 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 going. Wouldn't sleep. Just go, 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 go. Then my body shut down on me. And when it does that, I sleep hard. I sleep hard. I'll sleep 6 to 8 hours. And then I'll know, and then I'll get back up and start it all over again. I do. I wish I didn't have nervous energy, but calm on the outside. Oh, I'm always overthinking. You know what? Journal it down. Journal it, Jazzy, and see if that works for you. Do you journal? So I'm going to say they don't have a study that really actually say a correct number of hours of quality sleep that a person is supposed to help. But sleep is essential to your learning and memory process. That's why your girl keep a things to do list, because I am the worst with remembering stuff. I am. I have to write it down. My husband would say all the time, write it down, write it down. You're always forgetting stuff. Write it down. Put it in your phone. Yeah. I said, well, who's going to tell me, who's going to help me remember where I wrote it down or where I put it? I have composition notebooks all over my house. I have journals all over my house. I just pick it up and start that's why putting my book together has been the most challenging thing for me, because I have so many different journals. Time management, nothing is in order. And that's the one thing that I'm working on. I have journals. I have not used it. Oh, try it. Journaling is the best. I blame it on the Virgo in me, not since you were 12 years old. You haven't journaled since you were 12. Oh, so you had the diary. Guys, I still have my diary from when I was a child. I still have it. I still have it. So, but anyway, the process of memory and then your resting actually restores your energy. It repairs your muscle tissue. It triggers and releases the hormones that affect growth and appetite. Relaxation, there's no guideline that states the required amount of relaxation a person should have incorporated in their lifestyle, but there's the tips. Tips is to make sure you take time to unwind. And we said that earlier. Somebody in the chat, and I think it was the Spencer family. She said she makes time to wind down. So you have to make time to wind down. But here's a big one, guys. Enjoy life. Enjoy life. Nothing is promised. Nothing is promised. There's two things that's promised in life. My grandparents used to say, debt and death. You're going to always owe somebody, whether you owe them for 1 day or 10 days, you're going to always owe somebody. You're going to always have bills. You're going to always, and it's going to be death. Those are the two things that you're going to actually have in life. But otherwise, enjoy life to your fullest. Enjoy it because it's not promised the next day. And whoever you enjoy it with is not promised to be with you the next day, whether it's a fallout from a fight or they moved away or they hospitalized, whatever the situation is, just enjoy life. Do deep, deep meditation. This is going to help you relieve stress and anxiety, all to improve your mood. You ever been that type of person? I'm not a morning person, but I'll get up because I have to start my day. I'll get up. But I'm not a morning person. But no matter what time of the morning it is, I was always so refreshed and so chipper. I was just a happy-go-lucky person. That's because I got that relaxation and I got the sleep. Let's see. Quick break. I have to read the word, my essential oils and herbal book, and writing down new product ideas and mixes, etc. All right, then. Got a quick break, too. I need to be outside walking. It's so hot. It rained today, though, too. Okay, guys. So also, one last thing that I'm going to talk to you about. But yes, being moody. I have to tell you that, too. If you're not relaxed or if you're not getting rest and you're stressed, you're going to be moody. You're going to be moody. You may not see yourself as moody. You might think about it later and laugh about it. Or somebody may bring it to your attention and say, why were you acting such a beast today? Why were you so mean? Why were you so this? Why were you so that? Because you didn't rest. You didn't get the right amount of food to eat. You didn't get the sleep. You didn't get the relaxation. You got all this stuff on the outside that nothing can get on the inside to make you feel better on the outside. So I look at stress and relaxation as layers. And then, of course, exercising. Everywhere you go, you're going to hear people say, eat right, exercise, eat right, exercise, eat right, exercise. Those items actually improves mental health. Exercise improves your mental health, your moods, your bone and muscle strength, controls your weight, and the longevity of your life. So, guys, keep that in mind when you're talking about stressing or relaxation and resting. I want you guys to be successful and I want you guys to be healthy in life. I love you guys. You guys are my family, my YouTube family. I don't like saying YouTube family. You guys are family. I love everybody. I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. People may say, how can you say that? I said, I love you. I didn't say I was in love. But I love everybody. So that's the end of the presentation today. Oh my gosh, I did a good one today. So I do not know if anybody is live. I do have to shout out that I have 9 amazing content creators still left here in the live. I appreciate everybody that came out today and giving me the thumbs up and giving me at least 15 minutes of your time. I appreciate you. I have something that I am going to do, and let me see who did this today. I try to work out at least 5 days out of the week. Me too. I did 6 days. Natural way, I was doing 6 days. That 7th day is my holy day, my Sabbath. Let's see who. Okay. I am going to do this. Taylor is not a content creator, but I'm looking at the chat, and because I see Natural Way Akati in the chat communicating, and I see, gosh, oh yeah, this is so hard. What I'm going to do is I am going to shout out in my next video. I'm going to shout at the end of my video. I'm going to shout, here we go, guys. I'm going to shout let's see, Living Better, Natural Way of Cotty, Tiffany Chanel, Wilson For Real, Jasmine Easley, The Yo-Yo Show, and let's see. I'm looking for all the content. The Spencer Family, and let's see. That was it. Since you guys were communicating in the chat and keeping the chat going and keeping it clean, Jazzy, Nicole, and Chef, are you guys content creators? Let me know if you're content creators. And Taylor is not a content creator, but I am going to shout you guys out on my next video. So at the end of my video, I'm going to shout you guys out. So because once I come off the live, I will not see the names, so I better write them down. Let me write them down. Spencer Family, Yo-Yo, Tiff, Living Better, Wilson, Jazzy. Who else did I miss? Am I missing anybody? Did I miss anybody? Let me call the names out again. Just 1 second. Natural Way. Just going to put you guys on the end of my video. Taylor, I know you're not a content creator, but since you come out, I'm still going to show you love, honey. Jasmine. Jasmine, are you okay with me shouting you out in my video? Because I know you're hiatus for the next, 2 weeks or so. Okay. I am still looking, guys. Let's see. April, what you're doing was in here earlier, but she's not in here anymore. Did she have to go to the love stream? No, love stream is not today. Okay, so I'm gonna call these names out. If I miss anybody, please somebody help me, okay? I have the Spencer Family, the Miss Yo-Yo Show, Tiffany Chanel, Living Better with Style, the Wilson For Real, Jazzy 81. Jazzy, can you let me know if you're a content creator? And Jasmine Easley, please let me know if it's okay for me to shout you out in my next video, please. I had a lot of comments here. Hey, Short Bus. Hey, welcome. Thank you for coming. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. I see it. I'm just trying to make sure I call everybody's name out that has been answering and communicating in the live. So I have Spencer Family, Yo-Yo, Tiffany Chanel, Living Better with Style, Wilson For Real, Natural Way, Taylor, Jasmine, and yes, yeah, I am. Had my daughter, couldn't type. Okay, and Jazzy 81. Cooking, reading, and decorating is a great source of working out. Chef and Sherry. Natural Way of Cotty. Okay, let's see. Reading and decorating is a great source of working out. Oh, okay. You're speaking to someone else. Okay. All right. So did I miss anybody? I'm gonna call the list again. Can the mods tell me if I actually missed somebody that was actually engaged in the chat? I'm shouting Tiffany Chanel out because she was the first one on deck. So, and I know today is her Bible study day or her day of service. So I have Tiffany Chanel, the Miss Yo-Yo Show, the Spencer Family, Living Better, Wilson For Real, Jazzy 81, Natural Way, Jasmine Easley, Taylor Burke, and Taylor's not a content creator, but Taylor, I'm going to make up something really nice to put your name out there, okay? Anybody else? Did I miss anybody? Short Bus, how you doing today? And one last question: who's live right now? Do you guys want? Can we raid somebody who's live? Can y'all tell me who's live so we can go ahead and raid somebody at 9 o'clock? Oh yeah, let's raid Burns Junk Closet. Can you drop her link for me, please? Okay, we're gonna raid Burns Junk Closet because she always gives really good lives. So I would like to. I have not rated her before too. I've rated the twins before. So can one of you guys drop Burns Junk Closet link, and then at 9 o'clock we can go over it. It's in 9 minutes. We can go over and say Eat to Live Strong's raid. And did anybody have any questions about relaxing? First of all, how did you guys like the live? How did you guys enjoy this live? Am I doing what would you guys like to see me do on my lives? Because y'all I get the same audience, and you guys are so great for coming. And I just want to make sure that I'm treating you guys and giving out great information. Is there anything that you guys would like to see me do differently? See you next time. I really enjoyed the information. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, BC. Y'all, Chef BC is family. Okay, so Miss Yo-Yo dropped the link and Jasmine dropped the link for Burns Junk Closet. Thank you so much, Wilson For Real. And I cannot wait. Guys, again, congratulations to Wilson For Real for the whoop, whoop, monetization. See you next time. No, I'll see you tomorrow night. So guys, if y'all can think of anything that I need to do different, Short Bus gave me some information on Monday on what I should do. But as far as the lives are concerned that I'm doing for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, please let me know what you think I should do something different. I know I want to play music in the beginning. I'm going to get my OBS working so that I can play music, YouTube music in here. But anything else you guys think I should do? Miss Yo-Yo, are you going live tonight? Is this your live night? God, it's hot up here. Nope. I hear you. I hear you 100. So guys, we are, even if you are already in Burns Junk Closet live, please say Eat to Live Strong live for me. Please, please, please let her know that I've sent some great people over there. And guys, if you go over there, she's already monetized. But please look at the ads. Please look at the ads and let her know and give her the 15 minutes. At least this out of respect, give her 15 minutes. I don't see you leaving her live anyway. She gets some really great lives, good information. I don't know what her topic is tonight, but guys, if you want to go ahead and go over, I just want to give my closing speech here. So I thank you so very much for coming out today. You're greatly appreciated, whether you came into the chat, in the woods, in the bushes, in the trees, in the wall, in the disco, wherever you were. I totally appreciate it because you came out and you hit my chat. So I appreciate it, guys. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up and like, share me out. And if I put you on my community tab, it's appreciated if you share me out at that point So I thank you guys so very much for coming. I'll see you guys on Friday for Fitness Friday. I'm going to do a little twist for Fitness Friday this time around, but I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Mortgage Monday, Wellness Wednesday, and Fitness Friday. So I see you guys on Friday at 7:30. All of my times at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will see you guys out there. I'll see you guys on the YouTube land. If you got anything that you put out, I will put your a comment in your information. I'll look at your video and I'll put comments. So I will talk to you guys on Friday. Please go over and share the love with Miss Burns. Tell her that Eat to Live Strong said, hey, she rated you, and I'll be over there right behind you guys. I'm going to close down. So thank you so much for coming out today. I really appreciate you. And before I go any further, let me go in here and tell you guys. Bye, guys. Thank you for coming. Love you long time. See you next time. I'm going to hang out here for a few minutes. So if anybody had any questions, I'm still here. Otherwise, I'll see you guys over at Burns. Everybody is. Hello, Alice Believer. Hello, thank you for coming. We just wrapped up the live. How are you? I appreciate you stopping in. Is that Aliens Believer? I'm sorry, I said your name wrong. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the thumbs up. Also, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And as I was telling the crowd, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have Mortgage Monday, Wellness Wednesday, and Fitness Friday. So that's when I'm here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on those 3 days. If I am to not be able to have a live, I will let everybody know in advance. Alien Believers, if you can just hang in there with me for at least 15 minutes so that I can get full credit for you coming into the live, that's also greatly appreciated. And if you want to just leave it running, that's awesome. And I have everybody, we just rated Burns Junk Closet. That's why you see the link in there. So if you want to go over, she's a great content creator and she gives you some good information. I don't know if you've ever been to her channel or not. So if you want to go over and give her a hang out with her for a minute, just go over and just say, eat to live strong, great. That would be greatly appreciated too. But also try and leave me running for about 15 minutes. And we can sit here and talk for 15 minutes if you like. I have no.
We hear it over and over from investors. I wish.
Thank you for dropping the link for me. Living better. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here today also. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She dropped it multiple times. She did. But I thank you both for dropping the link. The linky link. I appreciate y'all. Oh, thank you so much. So yeah, make sure you give me a chat later on today too, so I can get some more information to you. Hey, Mama Dale, how are you? How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. I'll be on the panel on every other Wednesday. Oh, a conference call at the same time. I know that Wednesday, this that has been a different type of thing too. Because I was actually debating if I should have started at 7:30, but I didn't want to start too early, but I didn't want to start too late. There's so many people out doing their lives and things during that time. So I understand. I totally understand. You always try to come out when you can, and I totally understand that, and I have no problems. I appreciate you when you come out, and even if you just have me running or if you look at a video, you know I appreciate that. I have to reach out to the Creative Creole too because I have not seen her, and I cannot mention her on any of my on the community tab, and I have not seen anything. Have you seen her on the live? Is everything okay? And if you see her, let her know that I said hello, and I'll give her I'll I'll DM her. I know, you and the foodie, y'all do the same thing, so I really appreciate y'all. You spoke with her yesterday. Okay, so everything is good with her? Okay, good. I have to let her know that I have not seen her. I haven't been able to mention her at all. So yeah, if you speak with her again, just or text her and just let her know I said that I've asked about her and I'll try and get in touch with her. Just let her know I hadn't been able to mention her on my community tab. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you are all over. And you know what? I'm trying to I have your package, right? But I'm trying to do something different with it because I want it to be dedicated to you. So please know that I haven't forgotten it. I'm just trying to do something special to it. So when you get it, you'll be surprised. You won't know you yeah. So just know it'll be different. So I'm working with the what do you call those people that do the graphic designer? So I'm just waiting for her to fix something on it for me. Then I'll get it shipped over to you. It's gonna come from her shop. So it'll come from Atlanta. I think she's in Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta. Yep. I want it to be specially made for you. Let's see, Vern is having a nice little live. Ooh, I'm behind on that chat. How's the weather over where you are? Did you guys get really, really hot over there today? Sugar, is she doing a video? Is that a premiere or is that Sugar doing a live? She just something just popped up on Sugar. Oh. Booty. Hello. I missed somebody else. Somebody's responding to me and I've gotta send back. Um, Mama Dad, you know that Chef BC, you know she's from the great state of Louisiana. She went to Grambling State and she went over to LSU. I met her on Vern's website. She's not a content creator, but she comes and support every week. So I have a funny feeling she's going to become she has some really, she's a chef, of course, and she's here in Atlanta. And we live so close by each other. So I was like, oh, cool. So we can do some collaborations and things like that. And then I told her, well, you know, another thing we can do also is I do event planning, so I can actually I can not use her, but I can refer her out. 82 degrees and the air quality is bad. It rained here today, but rain actually makes it smothering here. Okay, am I caught up? I don't even know what the temperature is. Shirley May. Oops, I spelled that wrong. How does I don't know what? Ah, I would have got my hair done today. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna last but a minute. And it's driving me nuts right now. It is so hot. And being natural is no fun at all because it just don't have no life to it at all. Jeez. Later. Okay, I think I've answered everybody. Yay! Yep, it is hot. I'm not rushing the heat, but I find it very peculiar that cocoa doesn't survive well in the heat, but goes crazy in the cold weather. And that is so weird because normally germs and things does not survive in cold. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Correct me, Mama Dale. Your game night is Thursday, right? Not Wednesday, but Thursday. Because I think you guys are Thursday. Because I remember from last Wednesday. I gotta get your things in order. I did watch your last video though. Jasmine, have you made anything recently? Have you baked a cake or anything recently? I have 3 videos that's ready to go out. I finally got, yes, Thursday is our game night, but with my group, we do game night on every other Wednesday on the panel. Gotcha. Okay. So I take it this Wednesday is not the other Wednesday, right? So it'll be next Wednesday for you on your panel. So when I say editing is a beast, it took me 4 days to edit this video, and then I played it again last night at 3 o'clock 4 o'clock this morning, and it was still not right. So now I got to redo it again. I'm so frustrated. Nobody is on my to-do list. Meant to do list is so long, and I'm not really up to anything. I hear you, Jasmine. I hear you. That's what I was doing. We just finished. Oh, okay. Whew. Yep. The other person. I have one thing. I think I'm gonna do a twist on Friday because Friday is Fitness Friday, so I gotta figure something out to do. Oh, that's who that was. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Friday. Anybody have any suggestions for me to do on Fitness Friday other than turking my hula hoop out and hula hooping for the whole hour and a half? Let me know. I'm for real living better. Don't make me pull that hula hoop out and start hooping on y'all. Only thing is, I won't have music. Y'all won't hear the music, but I'll hear it because it'll be in my ear. Yep, yep, yep. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's what I need you to call me this evening, sis, and help me figure that out. Yes, yes, Mama Dale, I will definitely do that. I would definitely do it. Thanks, sis. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make me a baked potato or something. What y'all eat for dinner? It's supper time now. It's a little too late. And I meant to tell everybody something earlier in the live too. So to relax, they can turn that TV off and make a certain time to go to bed. Dance, girl, you trying to get girl? That would be a viral video. They'd be like, that girl cannot dance. Jazzy, you gonna have everybody laughing at me. But you know what? That is a good idea. I got a video that I learned how to do something. I think I might do that, Jasmine. I might do that. Thank you. I got some veggies, garlic rice. Ooh, ooh, garlic rice. Oh, that sounds so tasty. Well, I have a what do you call it? Baked potato and some salad. And I don't really want to be bothered with that. It's so hot. I really would just like a big glass of Southern style iced tea mm, and be done with it. Because I didn't really feel like cooking, but I cooked. I baked my husband some chicken, some lemon pepper chicken, not the chicken wings, but he don't do the wings. But I did the yeah, her chick. That food does sound delicious, doesn't it? Some vegetable, rice. Yeah, that sounds tasty. I do have some Mexican, some Spanish rice. I might make some Spanish rice. And he has chicken with the lemon pepper on it. I have some Brussels sprouts and broccoli. I could do that. I could do that. But that would constitute me actually cooking. I don't want to cook tonight. Y'all, when I grow up, I want to have a housekeeper that'll cook and clean, and I don't have to do nothing but sit back and relax. Oh, I'm glad I rated Vern. You too, right? Ooh. And I'd be the same person that I am today. I would not be any different than what I am. The housekeeper or the whatever. Household technician, as Lawrence Johnson said on the Jeffersons. Do y'all remember that episode when she said she was not a maid, she was the household technician? That person probably be so. She would be mad at me. He or she, well, she would be mad at me because I'm the one that I would clean up my house before the housekeeper got here. And my husband's like, "Why do you clean up before the lady's coming to clean up the house?" I said, "Because I don't want her to know that you're a slob. Every day I'm cleaning up is your stuff. I'm very clean." Yep, that's what she said. Household technician. That was funny. I would put that on my vision board. I want me another household technician. Yeah, that was a funny episode. I get it. I get it. Oh, Florence Johnson was so funny. You know, she's the only one other than Jenny and one of the Lionels. They're the only ones left because Mr. Bentley passed last year or a few years ago. George passed, I think, a year or two ago. Weezy's gone. The mom was. I looked at. You know how Direct TV will tell you the actor what all shows they played in or movies, and then they tell you their birthday and the age. I did not realize how old Louise was. She was so much older than Sherman Hensley. She was so much older, and then his mother. Oh my God, she was born like in the. I'm not being funny, but she was born like in 1903 or something like that. She was old. And I was like, wow, that lady was at that time. She was already that old. But we always, when we look at TV shows, we look at the actors or actress and find out where they're from, what kind of shows they've been in before, and their age. I don't know what it is. We want to figure that out, especially the older shows like What's Happening and uh, Different World. All those shows like that, we want to go and see. Yeah, she was up in age. I mean, I'm saying back when that show was first aired, that lady was already in her 90s. So they got the perfect person to play that role. And I think the first Lionel passed away, and the second one is still living. It may have been flipped. Yep. Hmm. They did. Jenny is still here, and like I said, Jenny, one of the Lionels, I think. Um, who else? I don't know. I forgot the little girl's name was Jessica. I wonder what she's doing now. Because they had a daughter, Lionel and Jenny had a daughter, and I think they named her Jessica on the show. But the guy that was he passed away a few years ago too. The Dorman, he passed away. It was funny how we look at those shows and we think back, and I'm like, wow, I was a child when that show came on, and they were already like up there in age. I got to catch up on some people's videos today. So I forgot to shout you out to Living Better because you actually had a what you call them the other day. You did a tablescape the other day, and I'm sorry I meant to shout you out. I always try to remember who has videos when I come on my live so that I can give them props too, because you guys don't have to come to my live. So as a form of appreciation, I like to tell people your latest video. So I'm sorry I forgot to say that, but I will make sure I say it on Friday, especially if you drop another one before then. And Mama Dale, you as well. I always try to let people know y'all drop your content out. because I don't drop links and stuff like that. I'm not. That's right. You guys are not either, Mama Dad. Y'all don't drop links. Y'all don't do that. Y'all not a growth string either, and that's why I don't want to. I don't want to drop links. I don't want to do that. I don't have a problem with people coming in connecting, but I don't want to be dropping links and stuff like that. Now, what I have incorporated into the live is you always shout us out, and we appreciate you. Yeah, thank you. I always try to give y'all props because I know it's tough out here. It's tough. But I'm going to start incorporating the fact that instead of me dropping links, what I'll do is whomever is interacting in the chat the most, I'm going to drop their links. And because I wasn't keeping in touch with it today, I just decided to give everybody that was in the live, and just decided to drop their information. You know, we don't drop links unless it's hard to find people. Then we do. Oh, okay. Okay. You know, Mama Dad, I remember that video that you did with Tracy. So sad. I'm sorry to hear that she went on to be with the Lord. So it was sad. But I remember the video that y'all did. I think that was probably one of my first few videos that I saw of y'all, because I don't even know how I came to you guys. Somebody must have referred me. It may have been Living Better, because she actually told me about a lot of you guys, and I think that's how I came to you, is through Living Better. She told me to come check y'all out. But that was one of my first few videos that I saw of you guys, when she came down. Yeah, but that's when I came over there. Yeah, she was sweet. Yeah, that was the because I remember the video when you mentioned it. I said, "Oh my goodness, I remember that video." So, did she have any children? Do you? I'm sure you know because y'all met up with each other. Did she have little children? I gotta go. We're about to go. Oh! You know what? I'm coming to your premiere because I was getting ready to shut down in 3 minutes. So I'll come to your premiere. See you, see you, see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you a long time. I'll be right over there. I will be right over there. Teenagers and grown. Okay, so sorry to hear that. Oh God. All right, sis. I'm going to your premiere. I'm opening up the tab and I'm getting ready to shut my live down. So thank you again for coming. Love you a long time. Appreciate you so much for being there. Always a good person. Always coming out to support. And I'm pulling your premiere up now. Yeah. Yep, it's my reminder was set anyway. It would have came up. Got it. I'm just gonna open it up and put my comment. Okay, not the Jamaican patty. OMG, not the Jamaican patty. And I'm hungry. I would love to have a veggie Jamaican patty right about now. Living Better. If you go over to Pickadale, they do it. Pickadale, they call him Picky. I'm Picky too. I thought I was, but he is worse than I am. If you want to go check out the premiere, please do, because I'm getting ready to shut the live down. I think I'm the only one here right now. Go check them out. Check them out. Thank you so much for coming again. And I will see you guys on Friday. Yes, I am rating Pickadale. If you're on here, go ahead and raid. Eat to live strong. Rage. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. I'm hungry too. Yeah, why you do it to me? Why you do it? Why? All right, guys, shutting down the live. Thank you so much for coming. See you on Friday for Fitness Friday. Remember, all my lives are on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday is Mortgage Monday. Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday. Friday is Fitness Friday. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see me do on those days, please send it to me. Send it to me on my Instagram and or reply or comment to this live. Greatly appreciate you guys coming out. Love you long time. See you guys on Friday. Bye.